That's good fish, good fish, good fish. Yeah!
Nicko and I have travelled to the Territory to hook up with our good mate Tynan. It's the end of the runoff. Fabulous time to chase at barramundi. What better way, mate, than to explore a new river system? We're having a troll at the same time.
I find it's a really good way because every day we go fishing is a new day, so we're always on an exploration trip. We've got to go start learning from scratch every day we hit the water, and a great way to do that while you're still fishing is to troll up a river system. The best thing to do is as you're cruising up, you're going to start seeing pockets of fish, you'll see where the bait are, you'll see what side of the river they're sitting on and what depths. A little trick when we are trolling up, and because it is just a prospect, it is exploration, make sure you're running 2 different depths of lures. Because you don't know what you're going to encounter and you don't know what fish is, what their depth they're eating at, I really like to make sure I've got at least 2 or 3 different depths in the water. So something up shallow, something either a lot deeper or something mid-water. So great tip to get going straight up.
Oh, yep, got one, yep. Little barra. Little barra. Hello, matey.
We're running down a creek. Why did we stop here? Why is this a particular point to start trolling?
So when we first entered the creek, the water clarity was so bad in my eyes, in my opinion, that in this method of fishing, trolling, the fish wouldn't even be able to see your lure. It was so muddy. So we steamed up the creek until we saw some water clarity that would suit our lures so that the fish will have a chance of seeing it. And that's where I decided to stop. We'll put it out. And the best thing is the sounder instantly represented that there's fish here. So we now have the confidence to work in this little stretch and we start our learning while we're exploring. The technological advance with side scan was a huge big deal for trolling because once upon a time we only used to see straight down. Now we get to see both sides of the river mouth and we can see up the bank. So this here is showing us really good fish. Like right now we have 2 fish on top of each other and another one just behind it that passed directly. And
You
still got him?
No.
We're in
So
the right
that
spot.
was that fish there sitting up top. Now the fish are definitely here. That the sound is representing that, the lures are talking to us as well. So everything right now is answering all the boxes, like we're seeing barra, and there's also bait on the screen as well.
Oh, there it is for that one. It's a good fish, dude.
Oh, there goes. As long as you're covering all the bases, you want stuff with a lot of rattle, just in case they're eating the rattle. You want stuff that's running silent. You want stuff that's getting down to 10, 15 plus. You want stuff that's sitting at 2 foot. So the lure selection has to be diverse. Otherwise, you will find that you will not have the right lure on the day and you'll be kicking yourself.
That was fun.
Yep.
Yep, that's the one.
They're all in here feeding, the barras, the threadies, the skipper, the fish.
Well netted. The beauty about trolling is in and amongst the barras, quite often you get bycatch, and the threadfin salmon is not one to be snubbed at. You catch one of these things, you are a very happy camper. They're an iconic sports fish. They pull hard, they look great, they taste great. This one I'm gonna let go.
Traditionally, trolling for barramundi was always done as slow as you could. So we'd be in and out of gear, sitting here trying to keep the boat as slow as possible, and you'd be banging the timber down deep.
Yep.
As the technology got better and we started seeing the fish on the sounders, we started to see that a lot of feeding fish coming up in the water column. With that, troll speed has evolved.
Okay.
So we've gone from being as slow as we can and keeping a lure in the timber to now we're trolling for these mid-water fish. While we're trying for the mid-water fish, while I'm exploring, I like to try and just make sure our lures are working at a good speed. So every lure is different, every lure has its own troll speed. Where then as you start to troll over really good fish and see you're not starting to get the bite, start playing with your speed. As the rules are made up on the day that you're on the water, there is no one set thing. So while I've started here, we're trolling at about 2.5 kilometers an hour. I've caught barra trolling at 10 kilometers an hour. So there's your range to start playing with. As long as your lure is swimming properly and looks like it's doing its job, you're at the right troll speed. I believe there are certain lures that perform better for you with certain actions. And we're starting to learn that barra are reacting to lures in ways that we never thought. And there's certain things that we're picking up, plus experience. Like I've spent a lot of time jigging a lure and not getting a hit, and then I've jammed it in the rod holder and left it there, and the thing's just gone unbelievable. So I've confirmed to myself that jigging that type of lure did not work. There's so much to learn for yourself, and it's also how you might use a lure. So there is no flick every lure, troll a lure like this. It's all playing with it bit by bit, but it's something that we're learning. As technology gets better, we're going to get better at learning that as well.
That's good fish, good fish, good fish. Big fish, go back, 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 back. That's big. Oh no, port. Yeah! Oh, Tynan! Yes!
The day is getting better.
That's a great looking fish. I've listened to Tynan. He's an absolute expert on how to troll up barramundi, Northern Territory style. If you do what he says, look at the quality of fish you can expect to land.
That's living.
Thanks, mate.